this cycle. We're going to be going through some price predictions and reasoning behind them. Let's dive in. So before we get in, if you haven't already, please do consider hitting that subscribe button and clicking the notification bell. I've been trading here for 5 years, and I'm literally giving you my trading ideas for free on YouTube. So go on ahead and click subscribe now. I'll probably help you out at some point. So let's talk about it then. So Magic Eden currently ranked 288 out of all of the cryptos. What this coin is, guys, it is basically a marketplace for NFTs, but more importantly right now for runes. So runes is one of the plays that I think is going to be very big in this cycle because they are built on Bitcoin. They're basically like NFTs for Bitcoin. So I think, judging by this cycle, so far it's been very much Bitcoin heavy. So this could be a very nice narrative in this cycle. And basically, my reasoning behind this is if runes do well, Magic Eden is going to do well. So this is a coin that is on my watch list, and I'm waiting. In fact, I'm waiting for an entry right now. So let's talk about that. So right now, this is quite a new coin. We launched basically, we launched in the 10th of December. We had the typical pump when after launch, and then obviously the wipeout crash. And we have now, from the high to today's price, we have now dropped. We made a low of 75% down. So a lot of people would have got wiped out here, which is good for us because this gives us opportunity to buy into that fear. Okay. However, just because we're in a downtrend here and just because the altcoin is cheap does not mean we should be buying it, because there's absolutely nothing stopping this coin from going down further. So we need to wait for that actual reversal in the trend. So what I'm actually tracking here, guys. So one thing we have here, we've got a bullish divergence currently forming on the 4-hour time frame. Now it's not very strong, but you can see we've got basically higher highs, higher lows in the RSI, and so basically we're stable here on the actual price. So it is a weak bullish divergence. But basically what I'm looking for here, guys, is that if we see Magic Eden break above the 4-hour EMA band here, see the way it's been tracking it quite nicely. If we see this coin break above this EMA band here and reject and retest it successfully, that would be my signal to buy, and my invalidation then would just be closing and rejecting below it. So you can see this strategy has failed a couple of times, but ultimately it's keeping me safe. And this is, guys, this is a high risk play, right? This is a low market cap coin, so you need to be able to protect yourself. So basically, the way I'm looking to play this is that whenever we see basically a repeat of this, when we see the way the price broke above the EMA band and came back to retest it, that was my entry here, and basically my stop loss was basically when we closed back below there. So yeah, fair enough, that trade would have lost, but ultimately I'm looking for the one. Eventually it will break out, and that will be the winner. And the reason why I'm happy to take these losses is that because this is such a new coin and it's so unpredictable and there's so much room to the downside here, it's important for me to have a nice close stop loss that I can just get out very quickly without losing too much money. So that's your signal to buy it. You're basically looking for the breakup and retest of the 4-hour EMA band here. Now, let's talk about where can we actually go. So we don't have a lot of data here, but let's go through what we do know. This is a low market cap coin. It's ranked 288, so it's well down in the list, meaning that there's a lot of room to the upside. So what we can do here is use the Fibonacci. And this is, guys, this is assuming that the low is already in. If we end up going further down, we're going to have to reassess this. But for the moment, we're going to go through what we've got here, right? So we've taken the Fibonacci from the high that it made here in December to the low that it made here a few days ago, and we're looking at targeting these higher Fibonacci levels. So if I just zoom out here, I would be expecting this coin to, number one, exceed the previous all-time high that it made. And in fact, I would be tracking it to go up to either the 1618 Fibonacci level at $11.70 or the 2618 at $17.80. And so from today's price to the first target here, that would give you a gain of 458%. If we go on to the second target here, that would give us a beautiful gain of 750%, let's call it. I do think it's very much possible, and I think it will depend very much on the success of runes. But if the market turns around here and runes do start to take off, I would absolutely imagine that this coin is going to rocket up to either $11.70 or $17.80, and that would be your targets. I think they're reasonable. This is a lower market cap coin. There is a lot of room to the downside. There is more risk as well, which is why I've given you your stop loss there to protect yourself in case things do go wrong. But ultimately, yeah, I am currently waiting for an entry on this coin, targeting that $11.70 or $17.80, and I will keep you updated every step of the way. So I'm going to leave this video here. If you got some value from it, please do consider hitting that subscribe button and click the notification bell. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.